PK or parkour is basically just overcoming obstacles in a fast and efficient manner. From point A, point B, whatever obstacles in your path, just overcome them. Essentially, it's just using the most simplistic moves to overcome your obstacles, reaching your destination in a quick and efficient manner. Then that's parkour. Some describe free running as the English term for parkour, but some people also say that free running is freedom of movement and your expression of movement.
But what I mainly certain of is that inefficient movements are not part of parkour.
Parkour is an art, discipline. If you want to categorize it, you can only put it among maybe martial arts, but you cannot categorize it as an extreme sport. To call it art and a sport is two different things. In Singapore, slowly there are more and more people who are interested to try out. So we try to set up jams. Although I myself is not really involved in the jams. The most recent ones I'm not really involved, but the other guys, they are setting up jams to, like for example, beginner workshops to help out beginners who just purely started out parkour.
Try again, man. Good job, guys.
I don't really practice solely on parkour. I also train on other stuff. So in a way, I have my own philosophy of training, which is adapted from many other disciplines, sports, and other arts. So my main aim is just to get stronger, to be more stronger and be able to move around better as a human being, to be able to utilize my body to do many different things, such as maybe lifting or running or climbing, whatever the human body is capable of. I'm more concerned about the utility and stuff that I can really apply in real life. I use different sports and arts such as parkour, a bit of rock climbing, bouldering, strongman, powerlifting, hiking, a bit of self-defense, swimming. But the two things that I really like and mainly focus on is on functional strength and moving around in my environment efficiently and freely. To train something for aesthetic reasons, for maybe to put it this way, for acrobatics, gymnastics and stuff like flips and all that, to me it's fun to do, but I don't really find myself really interested or motivated to train this long term. I just like the idea of moving around in my environment freely. Like, for example, I want to get to this place, I know I have the skills and ability to do so. Not necessarily in a quick manner like escaping or something, but just reaching to that place. That's my idea and interest of movement. train myself to be able to move around efficiently, safely, but still I don't really follow 100% of parkour. My training mainly involves lifting weights, not like lifting weights in the gym, but mostly lifting objects in real life. Maybe like what you normally see in strongman. Maybe they lift a atlas stone or flip a tire, pulling cars. That's what I feel that instead of lifting weights at the gym, I feel that lifting all these odd objects is more better for functional strength in a way. Strongman is not about it's not about just getting bigger and looking more muscular and more intimidating, but strongman is more on training the real kind of strength. Because in strongman type of lifting, you lift weights in all kinds of motions, in all kinds of ranges, angles that you don't normally encounter in the gym. You may also see from some of the strongman competition videos, they flip large tires, usually a few 100 kilos, and pulling trucks. They tie a rope to the truck and you just pull it towards you. That's why I dropped the idea of gym training and proceeded on more of strongman type of lifting. strongman in a way mirrors parkour slightly because strongman lift weights outside. Odd object lifting. Parkour utilizes the environment. You move around in the environment without any equipment and so on.
Spread love, feel the vibe, get buzzed. Spread. Feel the vibe, get buzzed. Don't think about getting over, there's nothing above. What my man say, hooked it up on a Thursday. Let my hands work while the words play. These nerves dancing on my nerves, really you should seek some help. Steady trying to win, but just playing yourself. You got a lot of anger and malice inside your hard head. The whip was already over before you started. Now you on the microphone, sounding retarded. Sleepwalking, talking about how you a conscious artist. I'm from the natty where they love to hate, land of the fake. You just another crumb on the plate, getting eaten and served. I'm keeping my word, we spreading the love. Fire to get a dub, to beat us superb. You can catch me on a Friday at the lab getting curved and just rolling with the beats. We be hitting the curves, hitting them streets, rocking them beats, but don't sleep. Yeah, we have a lot of fun, but the love runs deep. The crew runs deep. Whether we together or solo one deep, we rep the whole set. Feel the bass from Little Sean's Jeep. Keep it banging in the truck, cause this is one you can keep on repeat, on blast in the trunk from the dash. Yeah, we do it for the love to get cash. It's that love, that love, that love, that love, that love, that love. Spread love, you want that? I got that. No ifs, hands, buts, and clauses inside the contract. We combat the hate with a love so great. With a made John Coltrane, proud to create. One of my favorite things, a love so clean and pure, it's a love supreme. I get a craving like I feed for the thing, but I don't need a cigarette. Know what I mean? I need love, the kind of real life is made of. You look back and know exactly what minute it was when it first struck. Lately I've been having the worst luck. These women don't be giving a word up. It's like they don't know the way. Guess we gotta show them it's all love, cause I got nothing but love for them. Gotta stop thinking small, look at the big picture. Sooner or later, love's gonna get you. Love's gonna get you.
My main aim is not to compete in strongman, but just to utilize some of the strongman training for my own training aim.
I first met Glen in Prime Gym. Previously, I only know him when I saw this username called GPJ in YouTube. Firstly, I thought that he's probably just one of the newer batch of traceurs, but eventually I realized that he's quite serious in his training and he watches his diet and his level of discipline is pretty high. Glen is pretty quiet, yeah, and Glen is quite different from most of the practitioners. Because I think most of us, even if we train hard outside, we will still go to McDonald's and eat other unhealthy food. For him, I realized that he really watches his diet. He makes sure that he do not take in unnecessary calories, extra calories that make you put on weight, too much unhealthy fats, that kind of thing. And as for his training, he also really follow a very strict routine. Not just parkour, but he also do his free weights training as well, like strongman training, that kind of thing. I noticed he has this temporary problem. Not many people know of that. And he also said that he have a lot of difficulties when he tried to talk to his friends, like be it parkour mates or his outside friends. So it's actually through parkour that he slowly overcome this problem of it. And now it seems that he's quite normal, and people who don't really know him well, they actually don't know his problem. As you can see nowadays, most of the practitioners, they aim to do bigger stuff like the furthest solisha, the furthest precision, the highest crane, that kind of thing. For him, he just focused a lot on basics. His basics is pretty solid. Yeah.
I know him through YouTube, through his account GPJ. His training videos is not often seen. Usually, at that time, I don't see much training videos where they focus on creativity, creative movement, and conditioning. I decided to meet up with him at Hougang. That was the first time I saw him. And at that time, I was still not serious about parkour, but I learned a lot from Glen. I realized a lot about Glen is that he isn't afraid to be different. Usually what he does is widely criticized because of how unusual he is. Even in his training, it's not exactly a tracer because he doesn't exactly follow parkour, but he follows his own way as a result of what parkour has taught him.
I was 13 and I just shifted my house. There was a playground beside my house which was known as Castle. I saw a group of people doing some bunch of things. Later I found out that what they were actually doing was parkour. Somehow I got interested to know more about it. I just approached Glen and asked him what he was doing. Glen. Rarely does he get himself angry at times, but there was a few times that I made him angry somehow. Basically, he's a very nice guy, very patient, and willing to teach others of what he has. Like basically, what knowledge that he has, he is willing to share it with others. When I first known him, he would teach me a lot of things, a lot of methods of conditioning, and he's also quite patient towards what he's trying to achieve. Certain people I see, what usually they train for is usually, I want to get that Sodesha to precision by tomorrow. But how Glen sees his training is that he aims to train for an adequate amount. He's the most patient person I ever seen in handling towards almost everything. In order to know him, you really need to meet him and be friends with him, because there's no such word to describe his own character. Yeah, it's too unique.
Glen is a very quiet person, and I know him since primary school. He don't talk much, but if you are very good friends with him, he can open out. He can talk to you well. Before we parkour, we do many other extreme sports before also, like BMX, and rollerblade or anything else we also try. Do tricks on. Then parkour is the very last one. I also trained with him before. I parkour with him about 2 to 3 years or so. So we got trained together, we go gym, do conditioning, everything I done before. So to me it's okay lah. Because we are in growing stage lah. Not only just because parkour made him change. Many things maybe during his NS life, and so many things changed lah. He can speak up more already. When we was in secondary school and in college, he don't really talk much. Even if he has something in his mind, he don't share. After all these years, he started to speak up already. He tends to share things that he don't share with anyone. I don't think with his parents also.
When I first came to know about parkour was when I was age 16, which was around 2005. So I saw some videos on the internet, then it was something that I never really seen before, because mostly this kind of stuff I only see bits and pieces of it on movies, like action movies and everything, but I don't really see it like there's such an art that is outside that you can really practice in. So I find it very interesting. Naturally, I also found out some websites about parkour. Like I think the first website that I came across was parkour.net or American Parkour. So from there, I looked through the forums, the articles. Then I really like the idea, and it's also something that I never heard of before.
Energy and consciousness.
One day I met up my friend at night at the car park, then I didn't told him about it yet. He also didn't know that anything about parkour or anything like that, but out of nowhere he just did some kind of funny looking board and railing. Then I thought it was really fun, so me and my friends all tried out. So from there we started to do more of these moves outside. As I researched more on the meaning of parkour, it really starts to intrigue me even more. So because in the past, maybe around my early teens, I was also doing BMX, street riding. I do it a lot, but because I came to research about parkour, I started to do parkour more and less of BMX. As I started to get serious in parkour itself, then my friends also started to lose interest. That was around 2006. During that point of time when I was 17, I also had that was one part of my life that was very rough, and 2006 I was very stressed during that year, so in a way parkour has helped me to distress. So at that year, I kept training on parkour. After July 2008, I was conscripted into the army I spent about 1 year 10 months inside. Naturally, I don't have much of my own time to do my own stuff. Since army training is so much different from my own training, it sort of interferes with how I progress. Right after I finished my entire national service, I've gone back to my own usual intense training. I've been training up to 5 days a week and maybe 4 to 6 hours a day. And it's generally a mixture of strongman training and strength training, parkour and movements. So right after my national service, most of my training involves a lot of trying to improve on my movements in general, and also improve on my strength in general, and my fitness. I've also started out a company called Ivory. Basically, the intentions of Ivory is to clear up fitness misconceptions and myths that recently I've noticed has been coming out quite often these days. With Ivory, I'm planning to introduce a more natural training method for people and a more interesting and fun way for everyone to keep fit. So in the future, I'm looking forward to traveling quite a lot, gaining more new experience and learning new things. And of course, training to improve myself and bringing Ivory up. Hopefully, in the near future, I can really see the progress that I envision right now. I can't believe how much I've changed. 5 years back, I can honestly describe myself as a introverted and very quiet person. I've actually a stammering problem last time, and right now I've overcome this big obstacle in my life, which I'm really proud of myself right now. And of course, besides that, because of all my training, I've become so much more healthier and stronger, fitter than last time. Honestly speaking, if I never got to know about parkour, I would have visioned myself just leading a normal life. For example, just would have taken up IT in Bukong or probably somewhere along that lines, and just being employed by a company and just going through a normal day job without having much ambition in my life. But even though I encountered some problems, I really have no regrets having taken this path. I'm really happy with what I have now, and I will definitely continue to do my best in what I'm doing now.
Alright,